waters.
You would never guess what I saw last night. I ain't never seen that shit in my life.
It's about the journey. It really is. It's not about a destination.
So like less than 48 hours we had to find a new venue. And it was kind of stressful, honestly.
Man, more to the court, man. Stop fucking playing with me, fucking. Duh.
Stupid.
More to the core and scratch. Shout out to y'all, man. I love this. It's dope.
I say try fucking everything.
Bring your gauntlets. This scene, that scene, putting them all together. All the worlds coming together.
I love you, Mom.
Hey, yo, hold on a second, EJ. Yeah, how y'all feel about that? Alright.
I wanted to be like a fucking gauntlet too, right? So even the bands that are there, I don't want them to have to get on stage and have to set shit up. Ideally, I want to have it to where like as much as possible, it's already set up. To the point where they just walk on and they just start fucking jamming.
I like that shit.
Yeah,
I'm down with that. And then depending on the other DJs you want to bring in, like we use my controller and I have flash drives, so they can literally walk out, plug in their shit.
Brad has me clocked in.
I'm liking the vibe. I like how it's very homey. You know, anyone can come, anyone can go. I really like the Black Ladder vibe. You know, people are testing the waters.
I'm trying to blend all these fucking scenes together.
How do you feel about like this show, like the Gauntlet and just like the environment? What are your thoughts?
I don't understand the gauntlet part of it, but other than that, it's been really good.
I think it's just like all the like kind of to showcase as many artists as possible in like a quick succession, which is really cool because it's like you get like a little taste.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just get a little.
Hello.
Little snippets.
Here's who I am. Here's 2 songs that you might like. And anyways, bye.
Yeah.
I think it's very chill.
Yeah.
It is very chill.
I think it's a really cool idea.
It was talking about like the outlaw country guys, like Willie Nelson and stuff. And they were talking about before they blew up or anything. And basically, he was like, one day we went to a show and there was all types of artists there. Like artists who had previously never really interacted together. It was like gospel and folk.
Yeah.
And bluegrass, who had always, up until then, played their own separate shows. And he's like, that night, everyone was there. And shit really started taking off after that.
It's cool to kind of see everyone intertwining because you have like the R&B community and then like, you know, rock and just hip hop. Like, it's a little bit of everything tonight. It's very cool to see everyone intertwining, I guess, like I said, intermingling.
It's good for every genre to be together and performing together because if you just stick to your own thing, then, you know, you don't hear other sounds. You won't grow in that way and you'll stay in your own bubble and not really experience anything else.
Absolutely.
See something you wouldn't normally see.
The name of this show just came to me completely. It's gonna be Bring Your Gauntlets. And that's because it's gonna be a fucking gauntlet.
I think everyone went home with, I want to listen to something different tonight. Like, I know I did.
Everybody gets to do their own thing, and there's something for everybody. And we have so many under one roof tonight. I think I was excited for that to be the point, and it really did turn out that way. I'm excited. I was looking at her the whole time, and I'm excited.
If Harlow watches this, I love you.
We're gonna have an array of artists in that bitch. Going back to back to back to back to back. No breaks in between. Really putting the community together. Really just getting all these different scenes under one fucking roof. And doing the damn thing. Community in a whole new way. For the core show, Bring Your Gauntlets, I really wanted the theme to be about connecting, especially since it would be on a Wednesday. Wednesday is a real connecting day. We got some Mercury vibes going on with Wednesdays, so I really just wanted the theme to be connecting, especially since we'll be trying to get different scenes all under one roof, different cultures all under one roof. And I really just thought it would be a perfect opportunity to connect with the people and have everyone connect with each other. I needed to get the artist for the event, so I wanted it to come together organically. So I just posted on the core show. I said, who wants to perform at the core show? And people just started responding to it, and I thought this was a perfect way for the energy to come naturally, for everything to mend naturally, and you know, you were there because you really wanted to be there. I wanted to diminish that time between sets, and the way that we're gonna do that was with the living room. If you're about to perform next, you're just chilling on the living room, you know? You're just chilling on the living room. Oh, it's my time, boom, go on and start performing. So that was the idea of the Gauntlet. That's where the Gauntlet came about and really came to fruition on how it worked. Creating the living room as the stage. So the stage where the artists perform is a living room.
Because it's gonna be a hell?
No, it's an underground at a gallery. Now it's called Mom Said It's Fun, but it was Mike Sass's.
Okay.
So right now we just got hit with the news that in 2 days, when the core show is supposed to be at Mike Stanzi's in Underground Atlanta, we do not have that venue. 2 days out, we're told. So we're in a fucked up situation. We're trying to find a new venue. But the perks that came with Mike's gallery were that the sound system is a lot better now. The lights are crazy better than all the other places in Underground Atlanta right now. Really just the whole experience that they can cater to and provide is a lot better than everywhere else right now. So right now we're trying to find a new fucking venue that has good enough sound that I'm happy with it. And I guess we might have to miss out for the most part on lights and visuals, but that's just how it is.
And scene.
With a lot of the promo videos, with all of the promo videos, with the flyers and everything, I'm doing all of that myself. So I needed to know before I spent all the time doing it, dedicated all my time doing it, that we really had the venue, that we really had the event on lock, and that it was really happening where it was supposed to be happening. So I kept following up with Dro saying, yo, do we have the venue? Double check, triple check, make sure we have the venue. And every time he was saying, we're good, we got the venue. I'll triple check, I'll double check for you. Either way though. Then somewhere down the line, when I was hanging up flyers in Atlanta with Innate was really happy about doing that. I got a call from Dro 2 days before the show, and Dro said, yo, I'm sorry to break the news to you. We don't have the venue.
I worked on myself.
Yeah. That's good though.
Yeah, it also signified like, yeah, this isn't just a band show.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we had a little hiccup with the art part because of the venue switch, but like, still showed up, still represented. Like, it's not like we didn't forget about the artists. I mean, you're an artist. Like, a lot of your pieces were on display. Like, we just made the most of it.
There's literally an artist for damn near each genre you can think of, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? And each one, they all brought their own energy, you know. I was amazed, like the turnout, the quality of music, the quality of the artists you have brought. I was like, yeah, this is a vibe up in here.
You'll make it when you get it. You know what I'm talking about.
Everyone hung out for everyone's sets too. That was another really important thing.
Everybody's had open arms for everybody else. So it's been good in that regard.
All the people in the building tonight, all of them being like, yo, this is fire, and them showing love with each other, that shit goes a long way, and it's beautiful to see. So I'm grateful for the people. I'm thankful for the people.
I'm thankful for my life. Thankful for being able to do what I do.
It's a beautiful life to live.
Yeah.
Get to do amazing shit like this.
I've done Scratch since I was in high school, and just to see how his events have evolved through over the years and everything, and how just naturally he brings literally just like the best energy people. Like, I've never seen anyone with that energy show up, you know, this whole entire time.
Definitely will come again.
It was a very inviting kind of atmosphere. We formed a lot of new pathways in people's heads. Like, I saw that look of just like Something's happening here. I don't know what, but I feel like I'm gonna come away smarter from this, and we all did.
Canvases are always beautiful, but like I didn't realize how much like carpentry and physical like tables were gonna be there. Like that again, it added to that living room element, creating a homey kind of atmosphere, which I really enjoyed.
Alright guys, commercial to my podcast.
I met Braxton the night that me and Innate were putting up the flyers, and he said there was a few places that we could bring the show to. We could bring it to 529. Somehow they were available one day out, and the price was affordable. And then there was another place in underground Atlanta. But I was still on a search for making the show as good as it could be, so I wanted the venue to be as good as it could be. So we didn't pull the trigger on either of those places, 529 or Carl's Gallery in underground Atlanta, because I was on a search to find something better and that I liked, but I knew we were limited on time because we're less than 48 hours out. So that's where stress was hitting me. The next day, now less than 36 hours out from the show, we didn't have a venue. We didn't have a venue 36 hours out, but I was put into contact with Arcadia. And luckily, Dro said he also had a contact at Arcadia, and that helped expedite the process, but his contact wasn't reaching out. And Lindsay, I hadn't spoken to Lindsay at all in my life yet, but Lindsay came through and listened to all my problems with the show, listened to what I wanted to do with the show, and the core show, Bringer Gauntlets, was possibly going to be at Arcadia. I spoke to Lindsay and her partner, and it was too short on time for them because they're precise with how they do things at Arcadia. They wanted it to be clean, they wanted it to be available for the event that they had going on afterwards, and it just didn't come together. But Lindsay said, I have something for you, but I need you to call me. I missed her call. I forgot what I was doing. I was showering or something, but I missed Lindsay's call, and I tried to call her back, and she didn't answer. So I'm like, fuck, we're just burning time now. We're just fucking burning time. I fucked up. I missed her call. And it was another time where I had to say, you know what? It is what it is. Like, I missed the call. Such is life. And I just gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep fucking breathing. It is what it is. Eventually, Lindsay called back. But before Lindsay even called back, I knew we had to pull the trigger on Arcadia. We had to pull the trigger on whatever Lindsay was about to offer to me. I don't know if she knew that, but like that was the vibes, because there is no way I was about to reach out to all the artists. I wasn't about to reach out to Fury's manager, and I wasn't Carter. I wasn't about to reach out to fucking everybody and be like, yo, show's off. And then like there's tickets and RSVPs and shit. There's no way I was gonna fucking go backwards. So Lindsay called and said, I have an event going down at Crazy. Crazy's been wanting me to go there more often anyways. So if you have speakers, I'll move my event outside on the patio and you can have the inside to do whatever you want. I said, bet, let's fucking run it. I'll help Arcadia with whatever. So in the future, you'll see things with More to the Core and Arcadia probably, but that's how it came together.
It happened, I work all the time to get to the back. My pockets looking empty. One day raps. Way with the lead. Remember, listen. You heard?
It's like not loud, but it's still loud. And I just had my first performance at this beautiful venue with some beautiful people.
How do you feel about your first performance?
It could have gone better, but for me personally, I don't know. I'm judgmental on myself.
Right. I mean, I think everyone is hard on themselves, and like I've been performing music for a long time, and every time I get off stage, I'm like, well, I could have done this better and done this, but then people will go through and be like, that was great. Like, you did a great job. I think you did an amazing job. So
it was an eye contact thing.
Yeah.
I was afraid to make eye contact with people.
No, that's okay. Like I get it.
Yeah.
It's tough because you're like, well, I don't really know where to look, and everyone's staring at me.
Yeah.
These are really strange right now.
That's exactly how I felt. I was like,
That's okay. It's very normal.
These are my eye contact protectors, even though everyone can see through them and I can see everything else through them. I just pretend that they block. So yeah.
No, it went great though. Everything went good.
I agree. Swimmingly.
And just having that level that people can experience sets us apart, you know what I'm saying? It's like people gonna come like, bro, you'll never guess what I saw last night. Cause I ain't never seen that shit in my life. Like, yeah, maybe a strip club, but bitches in strip clubs don't get tied up and suspended.
Yo, Angel just said, I'ma pull up, I'ma hang from the ceiling, and if not, I got a plan B, but either way, this shit gonna be crazy.
And it was.
And it was.
Okay, guys, so we got Angel Blood right here, and honestly, she has been known for, from what I know recently, cybersigilism. Like, so tell me a little bit more how you got into that.
Basically, it kind of started in high school too, and just art class, drawing a lot of meditative art and shit that made me feel good, and kind of turned it into the tattooing stuff. And yeah, basically just working with the curves of the body and like working with intentions from the person getting the tattoo and give them something that makes them feel good about themselves. And
so I noticed recently also you kind of started getting into 3D art also.
Oh yeah.
So how have you been feeling with that and just like kind of like interacting and just making it different because I don't know.
It's really fun.
Awesome.
I mean, I just like all forms of art. Honestly, I want to try fucking everything. And the 3D stuff has allowed me to like experiment with more like jewelry and like do things that look like my tattoos but are kind of more accessible than just tattoos.
So I actually noticed earlier that Scratch/Bradley had one of those, and at first I wasn't aware that it was one of yours, and then when you guys came. So tell me a little bit how you do this. Is it through 3D art, or how do you do it?
So we got two different pieces here. One is a 3D print with like an actual 3D printer, and then these I've actually been using with molds and like a 3D print pen. So it's kind of more like just straight up drawing, with like a texture. And yeah, this one, like these prints, I use the iPad to just sculpt, and I kind of do it the same way I do drawing, is just draw a bunch of hearts and fun lines and shit. And
that's really awesome. May I ask like what platform you even use? Because like, so I'm asking because personally, like I like went to school for graphic design and stuff, and just the stuff that I saw you do, I don't know, I feel like whatever platform you're using makes it a lot easier than people like having to use like graphic design, or not graphic design, but like Photoshop and stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I really like using this stuff on the iPad. I use Nomad for 3D and then Procreate for 2D stuff, and I like to like mix them back and forth. I also am really into sculpting in VR. Like Gravity Sculpt is really cool because like these methods feel a little bit more hands-on than say like ZBrush or Illustrator. Like I'm decent at Photoshop, but I fucking hate Illustrator. I hate vectors. I'm so bad at vector art.
That's why I was asking you, because literally like that is all I've learned. But like what I've seen you like doing and stuff, like whatever you're using, it makes it almost like super easier, especially for the person that's just an artist rather than wants to be a graphic design. You know what I mean?
There's still like a slight learning curve, but like if you're a good artist, you can pick up any tool and just like give it a month. Like it took me like a year to kind of feel comfortable with the 3D programs, but it was the same with Procreate too. Like definitely took a minute, but one day I was like, oh shit, I can do this now.
Yeah, with all things, like give it at least a year, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Alright guys, commercial to my podcast.
Brad and Carter, you're wonderful.
So you're a rock star.
Yeah, a rock star, yeah.
Alright, I got some goosebumps. Is it because I just saw Bradley's face, or is it because I took a shot? Who knows?
Carter, he knows everything. I'm telling you, he's a mastermind.
Shit is crazy.
Really, you can like start with as little as you have.
Yeah, and that's boy, like Bradley like has told me that over and over.
Come to my studio, you'll get what the fuck. There's so much shit that I'm like not ready to put out into the world because I don't know, like posting's important, but it's also important to make stuff for yourself and not let people see that or take it away from that. Cause like social media is fucking hell. It's good, like it helps my art, but
It's really important for your confidence to make things that make you happy, but to also serve something that will serve other people's souls. But you do have to keep something for yourself, you know?
I have a hard time like for my art and stuff, like unless I feel like 100% that what I think the world will like love or whatever, I don't ever want to post like any sort of just like progression or like no nothing or whatever.
It's not about the world, it's about yourself. If you like it, even if you don't really like it. There's so much shit that I post that I'm like, oh, I see this one little line in my tattoo and I'm like,
I'm an aspiring artist. I get inspired by my favorite artists and my favorite artwork, so I really just want to do that for other people.
I think it's awesome just how over the years he just like does with his vision, and he just naturally does it. You know, it's just people naturally just come to his energy and everything. You know, so.
The people who came here tonight to see each other perform, I don't think would have ever ended up at each other's show.
Hell yeah. Facts. Come on, man. You know what we doing out here. We merging the scenes out here. Hey, appreciate you. Nice to meet you. Man, how the universe works, man.
I'm tell you this. You know why? Because like at the end of the day, the truth needs to be told.
Year one, shit changing. The whole foundation and the core of this shit is being dismantled. It fell to pieces. Everybody trying to pick that shit up back and fix it.
It may speak to someone. You have to, you know, it's important.
What else are you gonna do?
So I don't know.
no, that's cute.
Give your own vibe to it.
Literally. I like that.
You know what about it? Carter is playing sets with damn near everybody. Carter's damn near everybody's drummer. So if you've seen the flyer for the core show for Bringer Gauntlets, know that Carter did a double, triple, or overtime. You feel me? Triple, double, triple, double. Never know, Holmes might hit the triple, double.
I throw myself in the fire because I don't like to overthink or anything. You know, I realize these problems within myself. So if I can work on myself in a way, I already know how to work on it with other people. So that's how it even comes together in the first place.
I mean, the confidence in me doing these events comes with knowing how precise you are. Not to like every detail, but like you know what you're going for and you're gonna find it. It's really cool to watch you bring that vision to life. Is this even an interview or am I just bragging on you? I think that's why I don't get to. I don't think that's why I get to do interviews.
Yeah,
I'm just bragging on this man.
Yeah,
this man. Hey. Y'all better put some respect on Baby Win.
Big doves. Yeah. I mean, shit.
I'm just so
I don't
happy
even know
for
what
you,
to
dude.
say.
You killed it. Like,
yeah.
That's a lot of things for.
And it is what it is. I kept saying those words and just was like, just breathe, fuck it. It is what it is. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man? I go by DJ Shaw. Inflation is crazy, y'all. I'm telling y'all, get y'all money up right now or get your funny up.
Yeah, I don't think people really realize because we do have help with More to the Core. Even with me and you, we are More to the Core. But as far as something like the promo videos and the promo pictures and the scavenger hunt and all the extra things that went into making the event, it takes time. So we can't keep doing the other interviews on other shows in different places in Atlanta. When we do something like this, it takes up all of our time. So I'm just really grateful to have everyone that was a part of it be a part of it. Yeah.
This was a beautiful event.
I appreciate it.
I love the interactions customers can do. You know, like the people who walk in, it's not just like a one-dimensional thing.
Yeah.
You walk in, you're like, oh, we got art over here. We got a girl, we got a lady angel being tied up and suspended, and like that's next level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I fuck with that, man.
And sometimes it's just the minor details on how we build out the plot, like where things are in the venue. Because I've been to other shows that at least have a performer with art, like a music performer with the art, but it's just a whole different vibe with an event like this. Because I know that type of event, and so I'm like, let's really hone in on the music performances, and then have everything else be secondary or highly complement that.
Right, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
Was that Fierce or Fiery Duo, the last one?
Fury and Few.
Fury Duo.
Yeah.
Or Fury Few.
Fury and Few, them Fury boys.
How
Yeah.
you find them?
Man, the first time I found them was at a house show at Bone House. And that was my first time seeing Fury. It was a sold out show. So with them coming here, I wanted them to be able to perform in front of a bunch of people. But it was a sold out show at Bone House, and it was crazy. Just the sound of the music, like the songs, I fucked with the songs. Then I fucked with their performance, because they're high energy.
They're high. And I was telling them.
They sound like a full band, but it's only 2 people.
Nah, for real. And I was telling Braylon, I think his name is.
Braden, yeah.
Braden. I was telling him, like, bro, his MC skills, phenomenal. I was like, bro, you literally, I love MCs who can make a joke in a moment. So he was like, one thing I remember.
You're so good at that.
Bro, I was like, you asked if anybody in here is a hustlers, if you like hustling. I was like, yeah, I love hustling. And not many other people.
One guy.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, all right, y'all must got it easy, 120 a K a year at your corporate job.
He's so good.
I was like, yeah, he's witty. Love it.
Braden, if Fury and Few doesn't make it, you should be
I
a
love that
comedian.
shit.
But Fury and
That
Few's
shit
gonna
even
make it, so I'm sorry for your comedy career.
They are. That shit even carries over to like his interviews and just promos and shit too. So it's like a full circle thing. And with that, they're even more marketable.
Nah, for real. No, them, I got already tell, like, I was talking to him on his way out, and he was saying how, like, him and, what's the other gentleman's name? The drummer.
Braden and Ryan.
Ryan. He was saying them two, in Ryan's car, toured Canada. They had a couple of shows up in Canada. They packed all their things in his car and fucking drove up there. Just them two sleeping in the fucking, I'm like, yo, I respect that. I love that. I love that.
Dedication. Very dangerous.
Everybody to the left side, now everybody to the right. Be sure to feel your ammo, cause tonight we're gonna fight. We're unsure of what thing that goes on and on. And the fight is gonna set until the break of dawn. I just wanna save the world. I just wanna have a world.
This needs to happen in the scene. I think I told you this before in our last interview. This right here is so important for just art in general, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
To put a spotlight on it in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I think, like, Atlanta's growing and everything like that, but there's got to be, like, a journey to that. And you're documenting that through the art, and that's honestly, like, really, really cool. And to be the rock band on the bill tonight really meant a lot to us, so thank you so much.
I would like to continue doing these type of things with artists, with different people, with aspiring artists, or people who aren't even aspiring and they just so happen to think it's cool. They just so happen to think it's fun.
Hey Ryan, what do you got to say to the people that fuck with us, like in a good way?
That we fucks with them.
We fuck with you.
I think it's awesome just how over the years he just with his vision, and he just naturally does it. You know, it's just people naturally just come to his energy and everything. You know, so.
This guy's a genius, bro. Do you see what happened tonight? I mean, it's gonna happen, and we're gonna help so many people, and we're gonna change Atlanta.
I felt good, and I was just staring everyone in their fucking eyeballs.
When I came in here, he was holding it down. You know what I'm saying? He ran the mic, ran the show. You know what I'm saying? You want an MC? My man Scratch right here. He's the guy.
Go.
I felt amazing, bro. I don't know. For a long time, I was struggling with a lot of nervous stuff when I performed. I made this album over the course of a year, and I'm so damn proud of it, and it so hits for what I believe in and what I stand for. It felt right tonight, man, and like, God, I felt good. I'm so thankful.
Congratulations, Bradley. You worked real hard for this, and you deserve every moment of it. Congrats, bud.
I love seeing, all the support from these guys and them supporting artists and people that they fuck with,
And I think it's all love. You know, you can never hurt your own, you know, potential in the industry by supporting people that are doing the same thing.
Luke has the party stimulus package every time. Hi, Mom. No, we're doing an interview, please. We're recording something.
We
What's
better
going on?
keep that in.
Yeah, we should keep it in for sure.
A word from our sponsor,
I wish it would get the
Mom.
audio. You
Yeah,
gotta move now.
we're
There's
keeping that in.
dancers.
The moment I got on
She's
the
talking
mic,
about
he's
this
like,
fucking.
we gotta go.
Yeah.
No. The event was amazing. Honestly, bro. Thank you, honestly.
And I wish, honestly, we could take credit for the hanging girl thing. That was incredible. But we can't. And it's about the hustle, man. I think we can all fucking respect the hustle, am I right?
That's right. That's right.
Only one person respects the hustle? Wow.
That's right.
Fuck y'all. You guys got it fucking easy. Okay, that's great. Awesome. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna go to my fucking corporate job tomorrow and make 120K, so I don't know what you're talking about. But the hustle's fucking real. We had a bunch of artists today. Prove that to us, man, because this is the shit you do, man. You do your dream, you play your music, speak your truths, fucking hang from ceilings, do awesome shit like that. Make your art, you know what I mean? And that's what's important.
Even when you've already figured it out, you fucking haven't. I've been doing shit for like 10 years. I still don't really know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm trying to find what I really like, and if it makes you happy, just fucking try it.